In a blunt cabinet room session yesterday, President Donald J. Trump delivered a scathing rebuke of NATO, accusing the 32-member military alliance of providing zero meaningful support during the recent U.S.-Israel campaign against Iran and openly doubting whether it would ever come to America's defense in a future crisis. Speaking to reporters after the meeting, Trump said the alliance failed its biggest test since he took office. "We asked them for ships, for help securing the Strait of Hormuz when Iran tried to shut it down. They gave us nothing. Not one combat vessel. Not one plane. Just words," the president stated. He called NATO a paper tiger that relies entirely on American power and questioned the point of the pact if allies disappear when Washington needs them most. The remarks come just weeks after U.S. and Israeli forces launched surprise airstrikes on February 28, 2026, targeting Iranian nuclear sites, missile bases, and top leadership in a bid to crush Tehran's nuclear ambitions. Trump has hailed the operation as a total success, saying Iran's military capabilities are now decimated and that limited oil shipments have resumed through the critical waterway. Early in the fighting, the White House publicly called on NATO members to contribute naval forces to keep the Strait of Hormuz open, a choke point carrying roughly 20% of the world's oil supply. Most European allies declined, insisting the conflict did not trigger NATO's Article 5 Mutual Defense Clause. A handful offered diplomatic statements or rear area logistics only after the heaviest combat ended. Trump has not let the snub slide. In a series of Truth Social posts and public comments over the past 10 days, he has branded the episode a classic one-way street. America pours hundreds of billions of dollars into European defense every year, yet receives nothing in return when the tables are turned. "I will never forget this," he wrote. The president's frustration echoes his long-held view that NATO is outdated and unfairly tilts the burden onto the United States. He used the Iran episode to renew demands that allies dramatically increase defense spending and commit to real burden sharing, a theme that defined his first term and now appears central to his second. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte and several European capitals have voiced general support for stopping Iran's nuclear program and condemned Tehran's aggression. However, they have stopped short of sending combat troops into what they regard as an American-led offensive outside the North Atlantic Treaty's core mission. European officials privately cite fears of escalation and the economic pain from higher oil prices caused by the Hormuz disruptions. The episode has reignited fierce debate across the Atlantic about NATO's relevance when the threat lies far from Europe's borders. Whether Trump's latest broadside will force concrete policy changes, higher spending targets, new operational commitments, or even a rethink of America's role in the alliance, remains to be seen. MJK Blog will continue to follow developments in the Iran negotiations and any fallout within NATO. What do you think? Is Trump right to call out the alliance, or is this just the latest round of transatlantic finger-pointing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Stay informed. Stay ahead. MJK Blog, independent news, no spin.